the starting lineup for Los Angeles. Starting at center, number 10, Olivia Nelson-Ododa. At the small forward position, number 33, Katie Lou-Samuelson. Starting at point guard, number 21, Jordan Canada. Starting at the other guard, number 15, Brittany Sykes. The other forward position, number 30, Nika Ogunike. The head coach of your home team, your Los Angeles Sparks.
Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on UK Sports. In this game, we'll see the Las Vegas Aces against the Los Angeles Sparks. I'm Blake Zuniga, and with me at the broadcast table are King Sports and Ryan Van Attending. So many talented players in the league. Anyone you think that gets overlooked?
Maybe not overlooked, but Nneka Ogwumike sticks out to me. Didn't get named United States team went to Tokyo, despite clearly being one of the best in the world.
And for me, it's Alicia Gray, because you simply can't quantify what she brings with her defensive intensity. And when you look at gritty players like Gray, they deserve more props.
One of the purest strokes in the game. Samuelson, a feared player from beyond the arc.
Outside Young, pass to Wilson. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And Samuelson pulls it down.
Sometimes you can hit that deep three, but it's really not a great look for her. Not a very well-advised shot.
No, no. I mean, even for her, that's too far out.
Now here's Gray. And there's the 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
An original WNBA team going back to the inaugural 1997 season, the Los Angeles Sparks have been a pillar in the league.
Just good by Samuelson.
She could be forgotten in their offense sometimes, but you got to keep an eye on her still.
Outside Young. Inside. Here's Wilson. Out of bounds. It'll be the Sparks ball.
Substitution for your Sparks. Jasmine Walker.
Here's Smith.
Kennedy Carter. Lexi Brown. Kiana Smith.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. From the wing, timeout called the
Los
Sparks.
Angeles calls timeout.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Sparks answers.
Carter, guarded by Young. Clock is at 3. Samuelson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Kennedy Carter.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Timeout called.
I think the coach has to be frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. They're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
And it's at the point where this slump is going to take a mental toll on them. It's a good timeout to try to keep them from getting too discouraged.
And they've gotten the looks, they've gotten open, but they just can't get them to fall.
And there it is.
They made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of
of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far. Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
3 seconds.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. First quarter play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Gray. And so the first quarter in the books. Sparks ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll return shortly.
All right, fans, let's give some applause for WNBA-Las.
And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
A lot of tough D by them so far. It's been a difference maker.
Nothing has gone up uncontested for the most part, and look, that's why they've had success.
The Sparks leading.
Since moving to Sin City in 2018, the Aces have transformed themselves into one of the WNBA's premier destinations. And I think a lot of it has to do with their newly remodeled home arena.
Now here's Plum. Back to Gray. Clock at 6. And she drops in the layup off glass. Growing into an elite franchise, Las Vegas has become a desired destination for players.
Well, they got an awesome new owner. The players rave about their accommodations, the city. In courtside at games, you'll see stars like LeBron, CP3. I mean, huge names in the entertainment world as well. Las Vegas has been a huge success for the WNBA. She is definitely making her presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
A nice shot by Wilson.
What vision from Gray, one of the top points in the league. She does not miss open teammates.
The Sparks call timeout.
All right,
If
fans.
you want to check out some of her designs, just look up Chelsea Gray's highlight reel. She has mastered the no-look pass.
Pass to Agumake. Walker. Here's Samuelson. She's guarded by Wilson. Count the basket.
Well, you forget sometimes Samuelson is a long 6'3". That length helps her score even when the shot is contested.
In a survey of WNBA general managers, Chelsea Gray was voted the assist maker with the most flair. And they're not wrong.
One of the most exciting players in the league. Gray is the type of player you pay to come see. A crowd favorite, just a fantastic point guard.
Now here's Sykes. 10-point lead. This is their biggest lead. To the inside. Pass to Walker. To the middle. Here's Samuelson. Another one. Falls for the Sparks.
Not someone you want to get hot. When Samuelson is scoring like this, you have to pick her up at half court with her crazy range.
Poked loose. And stolen by Sykes. And here in the second quarter of action with the hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Showing her skills in the paint. Remember, Samuelson has those guard kind of abilities, but she's still 6'3", still has great height.
Now here's Gray. Down low. Here's Stokes. Great pass to set up the land.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Sykes outside. Pass to Agumake. Now here's Walker. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
And that does it for the first half of play.
With the score.
The Sparks on top, up by 12.
10.
And we will see you. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Well, in this salary salary cap league, rookie contracts have massive value.
The lower cap numbers, they really help with team building. If you have a few players on rookie scale deals, that frees up space to go up after a big free agent or two.
And that's why the WNBA draft is so crucial for teams. If you can just find a keeper, you have a big leg up on the competition.
They blow the whistle just as she gets it off. That's 2 points and a chance for another one at the strike.
For the first time ever, 3-on-3 was at the games in 2021. Kelsey Plum, fantastic as part of the United States team, winning gold as part of the 4-player squad.
And Kelsey Plum was actually the leading scorer of the 3-on-3 tournament in Tokyo.
Well, I think Plum is your ideal 3-on-3 player, right? She's got a great shot, she can hit the rock, she moves well, and she was able to get the gold alongside fellow WNBA players Jackie Young, Stephanie Dolson, and Alicia Gray.
Pass to Young. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Offensive board. And the Sparks call time here.
They could tell their players were dragging a bit and called timeout to let them catch their breaths.
The Aces making a switch. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half underway. Connects from three-point range.
Recognizing the defense's miscues and capitalizing on them. That's part of what makes Aguma K so special. Right there, she's able to find someone wide open. She will make you throw your hands up as a defender. It just frustrates you because you just don't know how to play her.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on this play.
And that's the kind of play that you want to see. It can build a little bit of momentum and get them closer to tying this one up.
Well, you look at the all-time numbers, and the Sparks by far have the most wins out of any WNBA team. They have really set the precedent as the on-court standard of the league.
Couldn't move to create a gap in the defense and get to the bucket for an easy 2.
Kennedy Carter with the steal. Pass to Samuelson. Shoots over Plum. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there.
Knocked away. Carter with it. Picked up by Plum. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hits the three-point bomb.
They get about a halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting it fly.
I agree, Brian. You should all have the green light.
Timeout called the Aces.
The coaches, they saw their team giving up a lot of points and wanted to get a break before it got out of hand.
And that's a big part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your players in the best position possible at all times. That's a great timeout.
Here's Brown. Timeout called to the Sparks.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Sparks ahead, up 19. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, this was some artistry right here. Great decision on where to go with the ball and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way, Tim. It's true team basketball.
It's just so much fun to watch.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Pass to Gray. 6 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get a shot off. That's a 24-second violation. Over the last few seasons, the average salary of WNBA players has significantly risen.
The average salary in 2022, it's more than the maximum salary in 2017, just 5 years earlier, which is a great sign for the league.
That's key for many reasons. The less players that go overseas, the less injuries we will see. And that starts with salaries in the WNBA.
Outside Young. That's tipped. Jordan Canada with the steal. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
The Sparks call timeout.
Point guard Jordan Canada spent her first 4 years in Seattle learning the one from the best, Sue Bird, serving mostly as Sue's backup, her understudy.
Sparks making a switch here.
Sparks answers.
Here's Samuelson. Sykes outside. Over to the left wing. Shot's good by Samuelson. And as a free agent in 2022, Jordan Canada signed with the Sparks.
A great move for Jordan, just on the personal side, because she grew up and went to college in LA. And then professionally, for the first time, Jordan was the starter, and we saw her numbers explode.
Shoots from 12. And too long on the shot. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And the Aces will go for a different look here.
Asia Shepherd. Sydney Colson.
Here's Bell. And the layup's good off the glass.
Quality dish by Wilson. Good heads up basketball helps her find the open player.
Now that is nice. Glad we got a chance to check out that sweet drive one more time.
Oh, even though they're down big here in the second half, the energy and effort it needs to be there to try to close the gap. They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Since an ownership change prior to the 2021 season, Las Vegas has set their sights on being the model franchise to the WNBA, making a major financial commitment.
First free throw is good. And the Aces are setting the standard in the WNBA, especially off the floor.
Yeah, there's just so much going on. I mean, whether it's the incredible new practice gym that rivals any basketball facility out there, or their big-time investment in the coaching position. You could also look at them expanding the front office, marketing and player development. I mean, the Aces are doing it the right way, and I would love to see other WNBA teams follow.
Pass to Bell. And here's Shepherd. She's guarded by Sykes. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. The Aces with another miss.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Samuelson. And as the shot clock expires, 24-second violation.
Aces ball. Into the lineup for Los Angeles.
Here's Colson.
Ray Burrell. Kiana Smith.
And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
And that's a wrap, everyone.